Hi guys. So in my previous video, I mentioned how through detachment and surrendering, I was finally able to land a great job offer. I see a lot of comments in that video, and I also got few DMs, and I understood that a lot of us are going through similar situation. But in that video, what I did not mention was what changes I made in that 1 month. And those, even though those were small changes, they had big impact, and that helped me in creating a new mindset and eventually led me to detach and surrender and create a new version of me. So feel free to take these ideas, take inspiration from them, and implement it into your life, and hope it brings those changes in your life as well. Number one, a change in physical or visual appearance. So 1.5 months ago, when I decided that I am going to completely change, from tomorrow I'm going to be a completely different person, and I uploaded that video. I had long hair, and I wanted to be a completely different person with a completely different mindset. So in order to feel different, I wanted to look different. So I decided that I'm going to cut my hair. And believe me, this might sound very silly that, what is this, like getting a haircut? But believe me, something small as changing your haircut can mentally trigger something, and it can literally be a mental reset. Your brain might think that, okay, it is true. What she's saying is true. She is a different person now, you know and initially I thought that I'm just going to cut some bangs and add some layers, but i I messed up. Something happened and it was looking weird, and then I had to go to salon. And then the hairstylist, he mentioned, ma'am, you have to literally chop off your hair. This is not going to work. And I thought, you know what, let it be. I mean, I really need a drastic change. I have been so negative for the past few months, and the last time I had short hair, this much short hair, was maybe when I was in 7th class. And go ahead, I want a new different me. And believe me, the moment I saw myself with short hair, I felt like a different person. And even the next morning, I'm waking up, I'm looking in the mirror, and I was like, yes, this is a new me. And it really kind of helped me. So for you, it could be not just a haircut, it could be anything. If you want, you can get new clothes. Or what one example what I can give you is what my best friend, she did is 3 months before her net exam, she was like, I want to set a timetable, and I want to completely change my routine. I want to be disciplined. What she did was, she completely changed her room. She changed her direction of the bed. She changed her mirror from here to there. She completely had a space, different space for her yoga mat. She had an assigned place for her water bottle. Everything was set. And she's told me that every moment she entered into her space, her room kind of inspired her, that, oh yes, I have to be disciplined, I have to do my routine. So do you see, like, anything that you do, a visual change that you can see, your eyes can see, that can really be helpful, that can really trigger and help you in becoming a new you. Second, declutter your space. Trust me, wherever you are living, whether it's just a bed, or whether you have just a room to yourself, or whether you have the entire house to yourself, whichever your space is, keep it neat and tidy, keep it organized. Trust me on that. Decluttered space means decluttered mind. So keep it neat, tidy, and organized. Number three, the most the most important point, I will give this point like 5 stars. Regulate your nervous system. This is so important. So let me just give you an idea, okay? When you're anxious, when you're in that state of overthinking, your energy is like this. Okay, everybody, every human, everything has energy. So your personal energy, it's like this, okay? And like I said, magic is all around you. Okay, and what would be the energy of magic? It would be, pleasant, it would be calm. And every magic, every opportunity, It's just waiting for you to be calm, not happy necessarily, not definitely not sad, but you need to be calm. So every time a magic is trying to latch on to you, your energy is like this, and it wants to catch you, but you're like this, it wouldn't work. So in order for you to be calm, you need to train your mind. You need to do things that literally calms your nervous system. Go check it out. The best of the best scientists, they got their best ideas when they were either relaxing, or when they were showering, or when they were on their long walks. Albert Einstein, he used to get ideas when he used to be on a long walk or playing his violin. um, the scientist Archimedes, I mean, you must have heard, I think he was almost naked, and he got an idea when he was relaxing in his bathtub, and he got an idea and he came out and shouted to the whole crowd, Eureka! And when did he get that idea? When he was relaxing. So the best of the best ideas, or the opportunities that universe has to offer you, it comes when you're calm, not happy. I mean, it could be when you're happy, but definitely not when you're sad and when you're being negative. You need to be in a state of calm. That's the best state a human can be, the state of being calm. So write down in your journal, your diary, what are the activities that makes you feel calm. So for me personally, I remember that during my childhood, I used to be really happy and calm when I used to play on the grass. So I made it a point to go to a nearest park and walk on the grass barefoot, go on long walks. Other than going to gym, of course it makes me happy, but walking on grass, and especially during sunset, I love it. It makes me calm. And throughout the day, if I'm doing it in the morning, and throughout the day, you know, I'm just relaxed. So make it a point that you are regulating your nervous system every day. Make sure that you're doing things that your mind feels calm. Number four, no self pity talks, no self criticizing talks. Even if I get hundreds of rejection emails again every day, I am not going to criticize myself. Last but not the least, number five, knowing my self worth. So, let me just tell you, when you are giving an interview, of course you want the job, but you need to remind yourself that even the company will benefit if they have you, your education, your skill. Everything has value, and it doesn't matter whether you're applying for an experience level role or an entry level role. It doesn't matter. Whatever the work is, you have value, and you need to remind yourself that. Plus, you need to be confident about yourself. And when will you be confident? When you know your self worth. Even an ounce of desperation, if you show to the interviewer, they can quickly catch that. And desperation is not good. So what you can do is be in front of the mirror and keep practicing for interviews. And I would say go for 10, 50, 100 times, keep practicing. Or you can even record yourself and see if you're uh, becoming desperate, or if you are being underconfident. Keep practicing till you feel confidence. And let me tell you that it is scientifically proven that if you call yourself a loser 500,000 times, slowly your mind will actually start believing that you're a loser. So try and reverse that. Tell yourself that I deserve the best job. I deserve the best opportunity. And I am not going to show desperation, because whatever is best for me will choose me at the right time. So these are the five major changes that I made in the past 1.5, 1 month. And remember that your thoughts could be your greatest enemy, but if you understand it, if you train it, it could also be your greatest friend. So just give the best in everything that you do, and just surrender to the universe. I wish you all the very best in this journey. Hope you all get the best jobs, the jobs that you deserve, and give it your all, and let the universe work its magic on you.